Dan Powers, and we got work to do. Welcome to this episode about making the episode. Get your tools ready or sit and watch. These droids are not belong to us. Like and subscribe is appreciated. Cleaning. We know it's hard to always clean, but clean we shall. Go clean something. ... Clean something. Dan Powers, and we are 1,478 days old. Our training style is Power Builder 345, and we follow the 8 ethics. We are here to exercise and to improve our state of health. Aim is to experiment with actions where the journey is the focus. It can be hard to get ready. Yeah, especially when you don't want to do it. It can be hard to find time. Yep. Especially when you find other things to do. It can be hard not to over-exercise. For me, yes, but not you weaklings. You weaklings. It can be hard to have energy. Yeah, you work out too quickly within your DOM period. It's brutal. Yeah. But hard to have energy, yeah. You got to eat properly as well, I suppose. It can be hard to start. Yeah, I stood here for hours. Not hours. It's like 11:15. I've stood here for like half an hour, hovering over that start button. It's not hard. It's not easy, man. I gotta just press that damn button. Today we had. We had an option of, in the bowl was banana, pear or orange. Today we had orange to activate the whey protein. Imagine that. That's cold. Woo. Whew. sell all products. So I ain't gonna be bothered. Click the non-existing link below. Prepare. Let's prepare. Everyone, now's the time to get ready for ye exercise. Okay? I can't stand not working out for long. And it's been like 5 days or something. Oh, you just gotta do it, man. Oh, change to prepare. Oh. Timeline login. Oh, login tree. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, prepare notes. What are we on? 1478. I figured out the van name. I did. Hopefully no one's watching. So the last time was van name needed. Name shall be. Well, I figured it out. I figured it out this morning when I was like lying in bed, like at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and I was thinking about, what have I got to think about? And it was like, oh yeah, let's try it. I got to figure out the name of the van. Oh, I figured it out. I can't remember whether it was before sleep, after sleep, during sleep, or after wake up, or before breakfast. I have no idea. But I think I figured it out. Ooh, my feet. Something smells on my shoes, probably. Oh yeah, they smell. Oh yeah. Oh, excuse you. Right, van name needed. Oh, it's gonna be a long day. Oh, look at that. There's a bruise mark there. That's brilliant. I got punched in the guts. Punched in the arms. I got some punch bruise marks. Boom. Oh yeah. Rock on. There is a tree. Right there. I got bruises from another guy. Alright. Scrap. Oh, holy crap. I just dropped a whole lot of weight. 106.6. Okay. Body weight. Time log. Oh, log entry. Okay. Pure logic. If we went off pure logic to figure out the van name, well then that logic would stand at Dan's van. Or the van. And if you merge the two together, it would be DaVan. Okay, I'm going to write that in and move on. We'll worry about the name later. I thought that was funny. Carpet. All right. What are we doing today? Pictorials. Join us as we develop a program over time. This episode is dedicated to the effort required to learn new skills and to encourage more where more is needed. The goal is to prove regular exercise with a little intensity works. With regular practice, one can learn new songs, for example. Cheers. Pew pew! Let's add more cold water. Today's program includes it's a 4 mains. Yeah, we should be good. Push. Yep. That should be fine. All right. I'm enjoying the moment. I am. I'm listening to some good beats. Everything's sorted as far as I know. Felix is at daycare. It's 11 a.m. Everything's sorted. I've done all of the pre-work I needed to do this morning. I've had as much food as I could throughout the morning. I got everything sorted as far as I know. And I've been a bit busy doing computer work and stuff and doing the job lately. So I haven't been able to exercise. So I'm a bit tired. Not from exercise, just from life. And what do we know? We know that all fades away after a few sets. So I'm just sitting here and just appreciating the moment, because I know that like my tight body, because it's tight, it's like it hasn't gone blah like it normally does, and it's like 5 days later I'm still tight. It's real weird. So I think we're going to really enjoy today's workout. I'm going to we're taking a few moments to appreciate it. I'm really activated. I did some mucking around over the last couple of days. I'm pretty sore. We're practicing dead arms, and I wanted to know how strong my guts was, so I got punched in the guts a few times. Man, I'm rock solid. Maybe. My legs are good because I've been standing up heaps, which is always good, when you sit at a desk a lot. When you're forced to stand up for like a week, you certainly know about it. Okay, so if we're going to appreciate the moment, which we are, I'm going to talk about my body briefly. I can feel my calf muscles. I can feel my feet. I can feel a tightness in my ankles still. So when I lift my toes, there's a tightness running up my calves. I can feel my quads because I've been forcing myself to crouch a lot instead of bending over and using my back. So I'm trying to put that into practice and not just talk about it on stream. I can feel my glutes in that because of standing up and wrestling. My lower back's sore. Did a bit of... Yeah, your lower back's always sore when you do that sort of stuff. It's not sore, it's just sort of like... It's... You're aware of it. My lats are pretty good because I did some... not rowing actions, but, wrestling that does that, I suppose. My traps are always activated when I exercise regularly. They're always tight, man. I gotta watch out, they'll go real big. And then I won't be able to sleep at night. I can feel my rhomboids and rear delts, tightness in the pecs underneath the... I haven't even done a bench workout, and I can feel my pecs and coming up under my armpits. Core, man, it's so hard to keep activated in your core, but that feels pretty good. Actually, my core always feels pretty good. I love my core conditioning workout. So, why are we saying this? Because we're going to do bench. So it means I have to make sure that we get right at the bottom of the pecs and also the backpack strips. Cheers. Right. I just want to appreciate the fact that I feel like I've already done a workout. And I haven't. So I'm going to work out thinking that I've already done a workout. Man, I'm either going to not be able to do as many sets or last as long, or I'm going to be ripped as frick. obliques are on fire even and tight. And I haven't even done anything. Man, I better watch out, eh? I think I might overwork out. I think I might destroy my body, man. If I keep this up, if I 3-hour workouts 4 times a week, man, bring it on. Who cares? It's only a few ligaments or something. Right. That just brought me back to reality. That was also a procrastination on the liquids I just drank. Because my stomach's smaller, I can feel it in my guts. And we needed to procrastinate a bit. Right. I'm telling you, man. Fuck. If I keep this up, hey, we're going to be ripped. Okay. These droids are not belong to us. Like and subscribe is appreciated. Transition, wake up, warm up. Warm up, wake up, sorry. Nobody can exercise for you but you. Here to prove I can exercise, after a few sets we will feel. We will warm. Oh yeah, I changed that sentence, that's right. Nobody can exercise for you but you. I'm here to prove I can exercise. After a few sets we will warm. Best way to start is to just start, and we always start with a shuffle. I'm not joking, man. I'm going to really enjoy this. I'm going to really enjoy ripping into that bag. I might use the MMA gloves today. Warm up the knees. Got to protect those knees. Best way to start is to just start, and we always start with a shuffle. Let's rack it. That's the first time I got a stitch from that for a long time. Ooh, I got a stitch. Ooh, I've got a stitch. Oh, about time. It's taken ages to get that back. Oh, nice. Ah, still haven't changed it. Pull up, shuffle, vacuum, pull up, splits, transition through into wake up, kettlebell, Hindu bench raise. Boom. Top 5 exercise, kettlebell swing. Does your glutes, upper shoulders, core, and legs, depending on how much you want to bend. Rotation of the wrists, activation of the biceps. Heaps of benefits. Great cardio. There's a spare slot for targeting muscles. I target the rear delt. I do it at the start of every workout. I've had a break recently just to give them a break and the rhomboids a break. But my chosen targeted muscle group for the day of every workout is rear delts. And as per always, since it's a daily exercise, we never go to failure and we never do more than 2 sets. It's just a snapshot every time. All we're doing is we're telling them, you still need to work. You still need to do your duty. Otherwise I'll go to sleep and go backwards. And my rhomboids are going, no, give me a break. Give me a break. I feel so good. Shit, wrong way. Oops, I forgot to think about it. Okay, so if we go inwards, we're throwing it to the other hand. If we go outwards, we're throwing it to the same hand, right? Oh, shit. Okay. Form cue. Think about what you just did. So we're always going to throw it inwards and we're always going to throw it to the other hand. That's our only stage. And we're not allowed to go past that. Okay? Inwards, other hand, inwards, other hand. There is no other variation until we crack that. Done. Plus, I don't think the kettlebell can handle a few more drops. It's expanded hard out. Who cares? Okay, inwards only, other hand. Do it. Okay, so I'm spinning it on an angle, right? Oh, it's because when I come down here, I'm doing a quarter turn. So the quarter turn is interfering with the rotation at the top. So I've got to stay square, right? Okay, let's try that. Yeah. And that'll give me more control. form cue there. Yeah, I'm not allowed to do any bicep curls or any lower back work. I'm feeling a bit sore. Okay. Woo. I finally found it out. Oh, okay, that's it. I just finally figured it out. Okay, I've tried many different ways of doing that. I don't know what that is. Putting the flaring the ankles out, doing all of that. But what I just did is the most comfortable and nicest way and the most controlled way of doing it for stretching inside of your knees. You put your elbows into your angle here and your upper body pushes down on your elbows, which is just touching in here. Okay, if you come back here, the weight distribution is that's too intense, it's too much. That's for going too hard out. This way would be perfect for a year. You could just do this for 6 months only. You got way more control, and then you can come up more and you lift your elbows, come off your thighs, and that changes the whole. That pushes it. Yeah. So this is what we call daily snapshots, right? Oh, that feels really good. And then you can roll forward and up. Okay. I've been trying to figure out where to put my arms in that. It's been annoying me. Okay. Oh yeah, that feels really good. That feels really good. Okay, every time we do the crouch, we've got to drop something on the floor and clean it up. Or simulate something. Okay, we take a weight off, transition it from one side to the... Oh! Okay. Oh, if we transition 15 kg from one side to the other every time we do a crouch. Oh, that's so good. Oh. Okay, so we just found a reason to do a crouch. Another reason, I should say. I haven't used the MMA gloves for a while. I feel like it's time. Okay. Something's up my nose. Coordination. For thou art going outside to doff the gloves and prepare for war. Something's up my nose. Okay. Gloves, mouth guard. To force my breathing. Inhaler. Hydrate. Sell products, invisible link below. Sounds. Something's up my nose. Coordination is recommended for anybody and everybody of all ages. These droids are not belong to us. Like and subscribe is appreciated. Man, seriously, just that movement alone makes your inner elbow hurt less over time. Okay, we got everything we want. The camera bows in from the sides, eh? Random. Okay. Right here. Okay. I'm just going to shoot out. So, what do we know? What do we know about boxing? What could I say before we go out? I just do my normal routine, work through everything, and then come back inside. It's mainly for exhaling carbons, getting the blood pressure and heart rate up. Exhaling heavily, breathing heavily to exhale those fat carbons. So we can come in and do core, pretty much. What else? I just firmly believe that it is a really good idea to do, even if you don't even hit the bag. I think that is everything. Standing here, putting a mark on the ground and figuring where we are, that's for the program, right? So like, so I'll just talk about the program briefly, and that is, we have this mark, we've got the outside camera, which is replicated to this camera, which can be seen in the little window over in the far corner. So it's like more content, like stack the content. Alright, see you soon. Hello. Okay, yeah, I'm shattered. My neon says I'm not gay. I'm bisexual. I buy, you get sexual. You buy. I buy, you get sexual. You buy, I get sexual. We better change that around. I think that's the wrong way around. I hadn't thought about that before. I buy, you get sexual. That means I'm not the whore. My neon sign says I'm not gay. I'm bisexual. I buy, you get sexual. But I'm not gay. My pronoun is thank you, sister. Oh man, I love bag work. It's so awesome. I loved it ever since the first day I tried it. I got I put a towel up on the wall, and I just touched the towel, and when my inner arms, like when I knew that I wanted, I went and got a bag. But yeah, I practiced on a towel hanging on the wall first. How you going, mate? You good? Conditioning. Conditioning is for daily ab activation and to stave off the dreaded treadmill. As per normal, no more than 2 sets of the 4 selected exercises are required. Once core activation is achieved, then one can move on. Update 1 exercise. Oh, why? What's up? Man, I've had a hell of a weekend. It's been awesome. I've done some mental health and shit. It's been, oh, no swearing. It's been really good. Update 1 exercise. Okay, so the knees to elbow. The knees to elbow is, we keep our knees straight and try and come across from the top to do our obliques. Oh, mate, you should tell that lady that she needs to be able to cook eggs, man. It was a fundamental. Did you know I did not think that you I did not think that you would mention eggs. You know, everybody else comes on here and is like, oh, my sore back. My sore back. Oh no, my arm. I can't do anything because of my conditions. That's exactly right. That was nice, good, hearty laughing, mate. One of the easiest and best ways to keep a healthy life is to laugh, because it creates blood pressure, like endorphins or shit. It opens up the blood passages and stuff. Forces blood to go down the passageways and it expands them and stuff. It's extremely good. Another really good thing to do is to talk when you're out of breath, because it massages and strengthens the heart. So if you've just done bag work or something and you've run out of breath, start talking, because it massages your heart. Mate, you should not let something like eggs stop you from training. No, I'm sure you know what you're up to. I'm only joking. Just trying to give you some encouragement in there. Okay, what are we doing? Conditioning. Train on Friday. So today's Thursday, which is your Wednesday. Oh, you're going to have another couple of days off. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so leg lift, sit up, knees to elbow, Otis up. Rotation, and all we do is we just keep on doing them until our abs are activated. Mate, you gotta love those turtle heads. Those turtle heads that, you know, and then you realise what's going on and suck it back in. Talking about farting. I got the mat. And I had my music up real loud, and I didn't realise that the hollow in my back, the indent in my back, was creating farting sounds whenever I went up and down with my legs. It took me a little while to figure out that I needed to have a towel down there. I didn't want anyone thinking like the wrong thing. It just happens sometimes. Yeah, that's right. You just gotta man up, right? You just gotta man up. There's somebody that I used to know when I was a child, and he would just, in the middle of a sentence, let rip, and he wouldn't even stop, pause, or anything. He'd just right through the whole sentence, carry on talking as per normal. Wouldn't even register it happened. Oh, yeah. Yeah, keeping the knees, keeping the legs straight, and forcing yourself coming right across is really nice, really good. Oh, singing is next. Oh no. Whose stupid idea was that? Right, what are we doing? We're going to do an Otis up. And that's all we need to do. Hey, are you still there? Are you still there? Oh, I shouldn't say that. I forced myself to stop saying that. I shouldn't say that. Can you see this? Right there? Can you see this? The camera blends it. What about this side? For some reason the light has changed. Like as the daylight outside has dropped, so the camera focus is different. Bruises, fist marks. I was getting somebody to punch me in the guts. Dead arms. Because I haven't done that since I was a kid. I want to see how tough I am. I haven't done any of that for 30 years. Oh man, I feel really good, man. My stomach didn't budge at all, and only on the hardest punch, I actually took a step back. That was awesome. Loved it, and I couldn't feel the dead arms, but yeah, he got a dead arm, I believe. Man, it was awesome. Had a game of Mercy, and that was a draw. Man, that was awesome. I've never had a fully male adult game of Mercy. Mate, that was awesome. Really enjoyed that. Ooh. And I just kicked my toe. Man, it was awesome. Fully enjoyed it. Oh, singing's next. Damn. That's enough of those. Oh. Okay. Can I crouch taking these on or off? That might be another good way to force yourself to crouch. Okay, so we'll practice putting them on and on with crouching, because we've got to force the crouch whenever we can throughout the day. Okay, I'm procrastinating now. Damn it. Okay, we got to do it, right? We got to do it. Start getting song ready. Show song list. Songs. Get the song list ready. Songs. Day 1478. Okay, let's not think about it. Oh, do you know what? Do you want to know another thing? Oh no. Oh. Okay, we might have a problem singing. Oh no. We also practiced headlocks, and I gave him a sleeper, and he tapped out of a sleeper. But when he did me, I sat down in a chair and he did me. He went forearm directly across the throat. He went for a throat hold. My throat's bruised. Okay, I need to. Yeah, I've got a sore throat. So we'll just wing it and see how we go. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're singing, that's right. Okay, the more I think about it, the more I want to pull out. She doesn't like that. Let's not pull out. This singing section is for live viewers, so make sure you don't miss next time. Who wants to learn to sing? Get out your phones and search the lyrics for We Have a Song for Singing. We will find a song and learn the lyrics. We don't like nasal nor yelling. Get out your phones and search the lyrics. Heads up, not down. It's okay to frown. Let's find a song for singing. So, just to clarify what we've already learnt, or what we've sort of figured out, maybe, or anything that we can randomly think of. We don't want to sing per se, we only want to talk. The more you talk and the more you learn to know the song, the more singing or whatever might kick in, maybe. So it's not about singing, it's just about talking it through the song and having a bit of fun and practicing that and learning the lyrics from memory, like short-term memory and stuff. What else have we learnt? If you're down like this, it's really deep, and if you're up like this, it's really high. So looking down at your lyrics might affect, so try and maybe hold up. What else? Oh, and the last and most important point, make sure absolutely no one can hear you. Shut all the windows, shut all the doors, turn off all the lights, and hide, because you will sound horrible. Trust me, because I know. Because I do. Okay. Hate it when the sun goes down though. Yeah, right. You only have the voice of an angel when all of the windows and doors are shut. Outside of that, no, you don't have an angel's voice. Okay, we're looking for a random song. If it's an absolutely outrageously stupid song, then we're going to skip it. But otherwise, we've got no choice, okay? Okay, let's go. So I have hidden the playlist. It's on random. I have no idea. We're just going to... If the first one sucks, so be it. Ready?
had to do it. So what did we learn? We learnt that it is extremely hard to sing well. What else did we learn? That it's extremely hard to sing well. I loved you with a fire red, now it's turning blue. You're red, now it's turning blue. And you say, sorry. Okay, when you hit a lyric that you can't sing, you need to pause and say it out loud. That's another thing we learnt. Otherwise your tongue gets twisted and it takes too long to learn it. I loved you with a fire red, now it's turning blue, and you say, sorry like the angel heaven let me think was you, but I'm afraid. That's all you have to do. That was nervous as frick. We didn't back down though. Boom. 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 And I don't have anxiety. So I suppose that's a bonus. Maybe looks like we're making progress in life. These droids are not belong to us. Like and subscribe is appreciated. Every day is arms day. Little by little, one gains mass. I'm not going to do arms day. My arms really hurt, and I'm worried about my bicep. Political. Do we have to do political? Who put this in here? Political. My selected pronoun is arsehole. The powers to be decree. You have to respect it. That's right. I don't believe in the Great Reset. Full stop. Calisthenics. We do not recommend calisthenics unless you are prepared for pain. Roller, maybe? Dragonfly? I'm too sore. I'm skipping it. I'm not in the mood for that. Fire stuff. And I've got to start the compounds and do fire stuff. Compounds is bench, so we'll do fire stuff while after I've done my first set of bench. Good idea. Okay. Holy sheesh. Different weight. Bench. Fire stuff. Okay. Fire stuff. fire staff. No, we're going to change the name of that. We're going to call it, that's right, we wanted to call it a different name. So we're going to call it staving. For now, that'll force me to call it something else. Fire adverts. I don't have my recording. I have a recording, but I haven't done it yet. Okay. Fire staff learning is a journey in itself, and this is where we're up to. So what happened is, as I get more ripped, I wanted to do some recordings with the fire staff and trap myself into working out to get more ripped and less body fat percentage. So it's worth it. Like, there's more reasons. Stack the reasons on top of things on why to do something, you know. So it was just another way to do it. The lighting is extremely bad right now. Outside is messing us up. So what I did was I brought a hybrid staff, and I've also brought a body contact staff. Well, in the weekend, while I was mucking around, we did it. It's burnt. I have a recording to put up on behind me, but I'm lazy. So, what have we learnt? What did I learn? What did we learn? What is to be learnt? What I learnt is that the velocity of the staff depends on how much flame is on the wick. And when you go too fast or too slow, the wick, there's a different sound. So I believe the flow is governed by that sound, because when the sound goes funny, you're going too fast or too slow, and the flame is not perfect. So to me, it seems like the flow is the flow, obviously, that we already understand, but the flow is also the correct speed for the staff and the size of the wick and everything that you have. So some staffs might be slightly faster and other ones will be slightly slower. Yeah. Yes. So, I don't know what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go out there. What we have to do, the first problem we have is that I can't, this ceiling's too low. I have to go outside. So it's probably a good reason to go outside for something else other than coordination on the bag. So what can we do? I reckon I just go out and we just do exactly what we do on the bag, and I just go out, do my set things and come back in. So the first time I go out, it's going to be extremely short. And then over time, 6 months later, it'll be like a proper routine. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just go out there and I'm going to have a play. Oh, what was this? The other thing that we learnt too is that the transitions from trick to trick is extremely important. I actually didn't realise how important it was. It really messes you up. The transitions between tricks is so important. So I have no idea what this is going to look like. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. It'll be real quick. I'm only allowed to do finger twirling and figure eights at the end. So the end triangles and the front spin, and nothing else. Okay, there's a natural tendency to go too fast. You just want to crank it, and it just feels really good, and you just like rip and rip, 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 rip. But it's the flow which forces you to go slower so the flame doesn't splutter. And it's a flow. It's extremely hard. I think that is the secret to a good fire staff twirling is the flow, obviously, as pretty much most people know. But I think that getting into the flow will make sure that you don't go too fast or slow or anything. That's what will govern that. So we just have to really focus on the flow. And another thing I'd just like to say is that I should have clicked there, right? I better write that in. Open fire routine. And another thing, there goes F1 again. And another thing that I've found really interesting that I've learnt over the weekend, and that is somebody was trying to teach me that I can't be so rigid, so strict. I got to be like more fluid, right? So I'm not moving around. I'm really stock standard, but that's normal. That's fine because we're just starting. But I found a connection with coordination on the bag, and the coordination that will be the fire staff moving is going to be the dodging and of punches. So I'm going to try and incorporate moving to dodge a punch or whatever and the fire staff routine and see if I can make both of them help each other. Sell invisible products, click the invisible link below. Compounds. You may need mass to lift mass. We are here to gain mass. Compounds is not for the faint-hearted, for it takes a long time to show mass. Update 1 exercise. Where I'm push. Dip is something that I want to do, but I haven't got around to creating a dip area. But I do believe it's probably something that I should look into now. I could not do them for like a long, long time. So, whatever. Streaming program talk. Oh, that's right. Oh, there was a little sub twirl. I remember now. That's what form Q's for. Oh, the lighting is so bad. $670s, 1060s, $670s. What have we got on here? Streaming program talk. What have we got to say about that? Who cares? Figure it out yourself. It's not easy. Lifestyle diet. Lifestyle. Have we got a lifestyle diet? Okay, we can do that, I suppose. What's for eats? Deems this list worthy? Man, I just write some trippy shit. Okay, let's go through this. In the morning I have Wheat Bix. I still do. I like it for the fibre. Whey protein, yep. I don't have any green food anymore. I can't be bothered. Glutamine, I don't work out enough for glutamine. That's only when you do like work out like 4 or 5 times a week. Rice and tuna, I haven't had rice and tuna for ages. Actually, that wasn't actually really a thing in a way. Egg. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to figure out how to cook an egg. Oh my gosh. I can't cook. I don't want to cook. Yeah, water, pre-workout, creatine, BCAAs. No, I haven't had BCAAs for a long time. I only have one thing of creatine. And then in the afternoon, I just eat anything I can. Oh, in the morning I have toast. I have toast now too. I have fruit. I have fruit as well. I should rewrite that out, right? The whole point is I'm not on a diet. I just try and eat without being too far outside of what I normally eat. Because if I like binge eat McDonald's or something, or sugar, then that's going to be bad. But I can still eat McDonald's and sugar. You just got to make sure that it has gaps between and you don't binge eat. I don't have cans of Coke anymore. I've changed cans of Coke to like LMP or something. Like anything not Coke. I think they've changed their recipe. Doesn't taste nice anymore. Other than that, I'll just reconfirm what I just said. I firmly believe that we can eat whatever we want, just as long as we're realistic. Don't binge eat. And have spaces in between, so it's not too often or too quick. I mean the bad food, like the sugars and stuff, as long as we keep it realistic. What else have we got to talk about? Time log. Open time log. I would like to thank anyone and everyone watching right now, and you have been watching episode DaVan, DaVan. If you are confused, then join the queue. We are creating a program during the program for the program. Do a set or two, then close time log. Found a twinge in my stomach from those punches. I feel alive. Okay, what are we going to do? Okay, so incline dumbbells. We got toner, program, diet, songs, records. Out of it, getting choked. Something else. Oi! The dogs are annoying someone in the front on the neighbours. Need to wait a second. Okay, fire staff maybe. I was just thinking about fire staff. The dogs are still annoying the neighbours. Okay. So it's extremely fun to throw the staff around as fast as you can because the momentum feels good. So I think it's going to take a little bit of effort and energy and thought to do it slowly. Like when you play golf, you know, it's like guys get up there and they just swing too hard, and it's the good golf players learn that they don't want to swing hard, they need to swing softer or more control and power. And I think that's the same for fire stuff. So you got to forget and ignore the momentum and the speed and how good it feels that way, and really sink into like the flow and keeping the constant speed and velocity for the flow, to like not let those urges of like going hard out take over. Yeah, you want to feel what you want to do is you can feel the momentum and the velocity of it, and then if the velocity interrupts and there's a slight pause, it's an interruption in the flow. So come around here. So everything is, you got to ignore though. You just got to make sure that there's no how do you call it? Like if you're going like this, the velocity and the momentum of the staff is fine. But if you get the angle slightly wrong and you have to correct it to the right position, so you come in and down and you're in the wrong position and you're coming here and you're going to hit your leg and you have to change it to there to move. There's an interruption in the velocity and the flow, and that's a little mini break, a little micro break in it. I've got to make sure that we come right around. Remember, so we don't lose that half turn. See that this came up too close to my face and I had to bring it back over here to correct the position of it. And you can feel that instantly. Yeah. So it's those things that you want to get rid of. Okay, and I'm being too rigid and upright. I can tell you right now, I'm going to get addicted to that. It was extremely fun. It was extremely fun. Let's try it. No, I can't. I cannot move my body until I can start feeling the flow properly. Yeah. Okay, my arm really hurts. It's really sore in here, and that's my good arm. My good arm never hurts. I think I pushed it in the weekend. Oh, I'm gonna crouch. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get really addicted to that fire stuff. This channel promotes regular exercise for the benefit of long-term health. During the course of our 1,478 days, we've come to appreciate supplements. These droids are not belong to us. Like and subscribe is appreciated. Feeling pretty good. My body was already felt like I've done a workout at the start, and now it's just cemented that pretty much. My body is buzzing. Feels pretty good. What do we got? I'm not going to do the stuff I've written down. I'm skipping that. Don't feel like it today. And I don't think anyone's watching, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Main encouragement. Whew. Oh, really? Oh, I was starting to feel a bit down. Thanks, guys, girls, whatever. Thanks, people. Thanks, persons. Man, I don't know what, like, I don't know whether I look great because I've got no, like, mirror upstairs or anything, but what's happened is that in the last 5 days since my last workout, in the last 2 workouts, so what's happened is in the last week or two, thanks. I don't think anybody's ever said that before. You're watching while you work out? Excellent. Just remember, I'm strong, you're weak. No, I'm joking. You know, that's to give encouragement for you to work out harder. That's why I said that. Okay, Okay, so you guys have flummoxed me a little bit. Okay, so what's happened is in the last week or so, I've dropped a lot of weight. So, yeah, I'm 106, right? So when I first started exercising. 1,478 days ago, my body weight was 116, and the highest my body weight has ever been is 122 and a half, and I'm currently 106.2, and the lowest I've ever been is 102.5. So why am I saying this, and why do we have to be worried about that and careful about that? Is because my body will want to binge eat, and my body will want to replace that lost body weight. So it'll go into shock, and you'll find yourself binge eating, like eating like some ice cream, or like raiding the freezer for ice cream or something, or you might go and get a biscuit and then eat the whole packet and stuff like that. So I'm in what I call danger mode for my body and my body fat percentage, and that is it's going into shock, and it'll want to put that back. So as long as I'm aware about that and I can try and hold that off and just keep on eating as per normal each day, I should be able to drop my current average of 109 kgs. I should be able to drop that to about 107, and then my body should stabilize, and then it'll think that that's the normal, so to speak. So yeah, that's your issue. Yeah, it's your body goes into shock, eh? And you wanna binge eat, and you start doing it without even knowing you're doing it. Thanks for saying thanks for streaming. I don't think anybody has ever said that before. Yeah, so what I can do to combat my binge eating is I can work out hard out and try and gain some muscle mass. And then if I gain muscle mass, then my body will just think that it's back to normal size and it won't go into binge mode. What else have we got? Status update. Cheers, thanks. Okay, I'm not going to think about it so I don't get anxious. Okay, so what we've done is we do warm up, wake up, coordination and conditioning, and that is our actual exhaling the fat carbons. That's our actual workout. So that's where the high blood pressure, the high heart rate and everything kicks in. And then we slow down through aesthetics and calisthenics, which is just snapshots to make sure our muscles know that we still need them. Like the little muscles in between, calisthenics hits the little muscles. It's brutal. Today we're doing push because one of my main focuses of working out is to pop my chest out here. So incline press to do the backpack straps for the pectoral minors. That's why we're doing the incline just then, but I'm starting to tire, so we're going to shorten it up. So we've done the bench press and incline press, so we're just going to do some twist press and flies. So why am I saying all that? When I first started working out, I wanted the pectoral major down here, and the guy down in the shop, he told me to do the twist press. Because it's all about a decline, and you twist to pull it tight. Oh no, this is a 15 and this is a 12.5. I switched them when I did the crouches. I thought it felt weird. Lesson learned. So with the twist press, it's the same as always. It's one up and then twice down. So I'm supposed to be going a bit slower. Okay. So one of the muscle groups that I attack every time I work out, is the rear delts, which is this one here. And the reason why I attack the rear delts is because I'm natural. So I just have like creatine, pre-workout, glutamine and stuff like that. So if you want big rear delts, it takes a lot of work. Okay, what else have we got? So just to confirm what I said the other day, the start of the workout before anything gets activated is the bent raise for the rear delts. There. And I do that at the start because I want to exercise the rear delts and activate them before any other exercise or muscle. I don't want it to be partially activated by another exercise. So that's why it's done at the start. But for push downs, for my triceps, I like doing them at the very end because I don't like working out with activated triceps. Just to clarify. Just to clarify that. Okay, what else we got? Okay, so for the bench, for push, I'm supposed to be doing Spider-Mans. What I learned for Spider-Mans is that you need to do Spider-Mans when your body is fresh. If I'm already tired, I can't do them. So that's why I sort of skip them a lot. Okay, what else have we got? Triceps at the end. That's enough. Okay, program. $1,478 days ago, I started exercising and I woke up. My life began and I started fixing all of my issues. Health issues, mental issues, whatever you want to call it. All one big messy basket. So over that time, we have systematically hunted down and destroyed and attacked anything that we thought was holding us back from making our health, mental and bodily health better. We've pretty much nailed everything. I'm cleared pretty much everywhere now, and we are good to go. On day 1,461 was 4 years. Was just the other week, so we're just over 4 years in, and it's been a great 4 years, and I've loved streaming every moment of it. You just started on September the 5th. September. Well, that's now. It's only like 10 days ago. Oh, wow. Good on you. Good on you. So, okay. This is what I did. This is what I did on day one. On day one, I decided to start exercising, so I started doing side lateral raises, sitting in my seat. And it was absolutely painful, absolutely painful. So what I did was only them and nothing else. I did thousands of thousands every day for weeks, for 108, like for quite a few days. And that's all I did. And then I started doing bench press soon after that, actually. But the side lateral raises was my starting point, and I couldn't even like lift a pencil. That's how bad it was. So I just kept on adding exercises in and adding exercise. Over time, I just added more and more exercises. So this is my advice. As you exercise a muscle, if you have not exercised in your past, and you're just starting to exercise, as you exercise a muscle, say for example your deltoids, when they activate, they become tired when you exercise them, and then you get delayed onset muscle soreness over time. Well, what happens is when you activate that muscle, you become addicted to it, and it's like an addiction. You want to work that muscle out because you feel good for like another 2 days. So what I'm saying is that if you go to the gym and you do that machine and 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 that machine, it will take you an extremely long time for you to activate the muscles to start to get bunch tightness in them, because you're all over the place. If I had any advice, I'd say to somebody, okay, what do you want to do? You want to pop out your chest? Okay, let's just do bench press. And you should do 2 pulls to 1 push. I know that you need to do back work as well as your chest. But let's just say you're starting off and you pick bench press, bro week, and you want to do bro, bench. That's perfectly fine, because what will happen is at some point, some part of your pecs will become activated and they'll start getting tight and they'll start to feel good. Well, that's what got me addicted, was that feeling, that activation. So, yeah, so you could pick a muscle group that is good for you. So if you've got really good legs, you could pick quads and just do hack squats every time. And once your legs start feeling good, you start enjoying going to the gym because you have that addiction going on. Yeah, so activation of the muscles become addictive, and if you do full body workouts, it'll take way longer to find that addiction. Thank you. The binging advice is helpful. I do good all day, but I get up in the middle of the night and binge, trying to stop. One of the reasons why you should never eat chewing gum is because you chew and the saliva or whatever fools your body and it creates stomach acid in your stomach. So that's why you should not chew chewing gum, because it fools your stomach to think that you're eating. So what I do is I have drinking chocolate. I find a liquid that I like, and I have drinking chocolate, like 3 millimeters of water, of milk. So like 3-5 mils of milk, only a tiny weeny bit of milk, and like drinking chocolate, because that's the nicest thing that I've found that I can eat regularly, and it's got a little bit of sugar in it. Well, why I do that is that I only sleep like 4 hours a night, or 4 to 6 hours a night, so I'm awake a lot of the time. So what I do is I have these drinking chocolates, and I don't drink all of it. I only drink the top half usually, and what that does is it puts something into my stomach, and then I can go hours without eating. Yeah, so like drinking that drinking chocolate and just putting it into my stomach means that I'm not eating solid food. But if I don't do that, I get stomach pains and I want to eat. So eating the sugary drinking chocolate might be bad, but it's stopping other things from happening. My favourite is to do arms and chest. It's your addiction, but I'm not where I want to be, but I'm working to it because it really makes me more confident. That's exactly what I was saying. You've got to like try and find that addiction, and that will help you to continue the momentum of exercising. That's perfect. Arms. Man, I know some dudes that really like doing their arms. They go and do arms, but they love their big biceps and big arms. So yeah, there's your addiction. Perfect. And then everything else will start coming in around it. Ooh, that's good. Oh, that feels really good. Helped you lose about 50 pounds of fat, which this whole channel, everything I do to exercise is about building muscle. We don't believe in losing fat here. That's irrelevant. It's not our problem. We build muscle, and the muscle gets hungry and it eats the fat. Don't worry about the fat. Let that go. Don't let it consume you. You want to build muscle, and the muscle will eat the fat. Yeah. Hell yes. Muscle is smaller than, takes less space than fat. So if you turn fat to muscle, it's still the same weight, but you're smaller. Another thing to remember is always do your vacuums, because you always want to pull in. Have your whey protein and activate it with natural carbs, and then that fights the visceral liquid fat around the organs. Extremely important. So yeah. That's cool. I figure things out myself, by the way. I haven't been told that. I figured that out. Whatever. Okay, so this is one of the, if I had to recommend anything for old age, it is this. You go up to a cold water tap and you wash your face with water. You don't rub off the oils or anything, you just whatever, wash your face, no soap or anything, just water, and then you do not dry it off, you walk away. The water will absorb into your skin and it will help it stay less dry. I put water on my face and drip dry probably maybe 3 times a day, and I've done that for maybe like the last 30 years of my life. So yeah, if I had to say anything, I would recommend that. Invisible bar? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a green. It's just a. I just painted the wall. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think we're nearly wrapping up. My inner elbow's sore. These droids are not belong to us. Like and subscribe is appreciated. Status update. Status update for day 1478. Dan Powers, and we are so many days old. Our training style is Power Builder 345 and we follow the 8 ethics. You have been watching episode... Thanks, man. Thank you. You've been watching episode DaVan, DanVan, DaVan. That's today's episode. This channel is about confidence by forcing oneself to do things that we are capable of but don't. Here to prove I can exercise and to confirm regular exercise in any form is beneficial in general. Thanks to anyone that has watched pastly, presently or possibly. At the start of today's program I stated here to prove I can exercise. I believe that has been achieved. Alright. Man, it's been good. I feel really good. I was already activated, like I'd already done a workout at the start, but we pushed through and we did it and we've cracked it for 2.5 hours like we normally do. Good stuff. Really good pushing of the mind, forcing myself to do the program. We have a program which is a text file. I just start from start to finish, work through, read out things. Our workout is pick a path, so we can skip things or do things as time goes by. That's perfectly fine. You guys are awesome, eh? Like, okay. Let's not get anxious, shall we? So, we've been streaming for a while, and it's all been about the program and building the program, and you've been watching the program. It is I have many things that I've been forcing myself to do, and that has been like not saying and talking to the camera, not moving from your spot, blah blah blah. The list goes on. You've got to shave body hair wherever you can notice it on the camera. Your camera, the lighting is disastrous. It's such a big workout every time you do anything. Yeah, it's real weird. I have to go to a tanning booth and stand in a tanning booth to get a tan, because if I don't, the camera picks up the yellow singlet or the white singlet non-tan line, and it throws out the balance. So yeah, so there's a lot of things that has to be done in the background, and I feel for anybody else who has to do that in streaming, and I know how much of hard work it is. So keep at it, guys. You'll be fine, right? The other thing is that a lot of things I need to learn, or we've been forcing ourselves to learn, and one of those things has been singing, which has kicked in lately, and the other thing is that we need to learn how to dance or shuffle. So that was one of the very last things that I'm forcing myself to learn, because I cannot dance, right? So what we need to do is we need to learn and start progressing through shuffle, because that was what I picked first, and that's coming in the near future, and that's what will be done right at the end of the stream as a closing out thing. So I have no idea how that will work. I have no idea at all. All I know is it's going to be sore on the knees and ankles. One of the biggest things to remember is that you have to exercise every other day. Doesn't matter what you do, as long as it's not a job. Good to go. I totally forgot something, and what I was supposed to do before this music started for copyright was say, Dan Powers, loving you and leaving you. For I am Dan Powers, and I like pushing myself to do things to make my confidence better, which will affect everything else and other things around me.
I'm holding on, got my 10 feet off the ground. And
I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around and say it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Just remember, when somebody says to you, I'm sorry, the first thing that you should say to them, for what? Because they will let you decide what you are sorry for. Fuck that. Make them say it. Another chance, take a fall, take a shot for you. And I need you like a heart needs a beat, but it's nothing true. Or new, I should say. I loved you with the fire red, now it's turning blue. And you say, sorry, angel, let me think it was you. But I'm afraid. That's a hard verse to sing. I am Dan Powers, and I currently like streaming. Because I get to do random shit and not think I'm talking to myself and going mad and stir crazy. There's nothing wrong with forcing oneself to do things, as long as you know that you can possibly do it and not be an absolute failure and make yourself go backwards. Dan Powers, loving you, leaving you.